If you would have told me that 6 months ago when I got my dream car that it would make it to the world famous Las Vegas SEMA show fully restored and looking like this, from this, I wouldn't have believed you, because now this car looks so amazing. Not only did we make it to the show, I was able to build my dream car with the help of so many friends and so many other people along the way. Thank you guys so much. This is dedicated to them. So sit back, enjoy the show. This is how we got this car done in 4 days and then sent all the way across the United States to Las Vegas. It wasn't easy. At this point, everything was starting to go back into the car. We had all of the bodywork and paint done. The first thing I wanted to do was take care of this nasty gas tank. I don't want to take any chances with my fuel system, especially since I've done a ton of work to this car. It'd be pretty bad if it burned down. While removing the fuel pump, I discovered that this car actually had a Walbro 450 in it. There wasn't a direct wire ran to this thing, so it was getting voltage drop, and I don't know how good this thing was actually performing. It didn't look like anything was wrong with it, but I already had a Walbro 450 high pressure, so I decided to change that one out and wire it in anyway. The new fuel tank is set up and ready to go in. Here is the old temperature sensor plug. There is no temperature sensor on the JDM tank. One of the things that I had to change on this tank was the fuel vapor line right here that goes to the fuel filler. This piece here has a one-way check valve. All this was able to be reused. I was able to find 1/4 inch fuel line. I used 1/2 inch fuel line adapted to 5/8 fuel line for this part here because this is smaller on the JDM tank. And also, the check valve that goes in here to keep you from overfilling your tank is different on the JDM tank. It actually is in the fuel feed neck. So what I did actually was I opened up the inside edge just with a pair of pliers by bending it back, and I was able to get the one-way check valve from the US tank in there. Now, the next step is getting this tank into the car. One of the main things I had to upgrade though here was the fuel lines. If you remember, the fuel line from before is very old and crusty. That's not gonna last long. So out with the old and in with the new. I have some new 1/4 inch fuel line here. I've put some soft foam so that this doesn't rub or chafe or have any issues later on. Now I'm gonna route these things underneath the car. Let's get started. There's so much work to do. Look at this car, it is bare. I need to shut up and get to work. This is a huge moment right here. All of this going back in means it is that much closer. Enough talking, because I literally have days, maybe 2.5 weeks until this car has to be on a trailer. And I gotta get my boy's car done too. And we got some cool surprises for you guys coming with that one. Obviously the P1. While Freddie was repairing the wiring harness, soldering and reconnecting everything and putting heat shrink on it, I went over and got the brake lines and the rest of the wiring harness installed on the car. I've already put a bunch of stuff in the car. Take a look at the engine bay. Everything looks amazing. I did not film a lot of that because it's a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of fitting. It's a lot of taking things back off because there's a lot of stuff that I don't really remember where it went. Remember 6 months ago, I took this car completely apart and it sat for a little while. So now I have to kind of figure everything out. But now I'm moving on to the suspension today. So I can't wait to get this stuff pressed in and I will show you guys exactly how it looks. So let's go over here and take a look at the suspension. So let's go underneath the lift here and let's check out my brand new suspension. Jonathan at Luxury Choice made this stuff look amazing. I chose the colors. I think it's gonna really fit well with the color of the car, which you guys have already seen. So now let's go under here and check out my brand new Evo 8 suspension. As you can see, I've already pressed in some of the ball joints here. I have the ball joints that I still need to press into some of these arms over here, but all the bushings have been pressed in. Got the mustache bar here. It is powder coated black. We have over here, we have the charge pipes. They are wrinkle black and they came out beautiful. And then over here, we have the Brembos. Take a look at how nice these turned out. Jonathan over there did an amazing job. He even put the stickers back on there for me. But look at this color, guys. What do you guys think? I hope you guys like this. I really, really love the way this turned out. This is a bronze with a Casper clear, so it doesn't have that shiny, shiny look. But over here we have the shiny black on the front suspension cradle as well as engine cradle. Over here we have the old bar. This thing came out really, really nice. I am really excited. Powder coated the sway bars. Both of them look amazing. We have the strut tower brace powder coated, and not only that, we have our valve cover powder coated and looking amazing. I need to clean this stuff up. It's gotten dusty here sitting in the shop. But now is time to get all of this stuff pressed in and put into place and on the car. So let's get started because there's a lot of work to do. With so much work done to this car, one of the things that I definitely wanted to do was change out all of the bushings for high quality bushings. In the front, I used Prothane bushings. Out back, we use all white line stuff. In the front, we used white line bump steer ball joints as well as tie rod ends. In the back, we got all new OEM ball joints. Of course, I couldn't just stop at the suspension. I also redid the steering rack. I sanded it down, cleaned it up, and painted it silver. Now it looks just like it did when it came from the factory. It's super late in the shop. We thought we were gonna finish this a lot sooner than we did, but now we're gonna put it on the ground and we're gonna let Matt work his magic. And then Freddie's gonna come over here to the lift and work his magic. That's not the magic I need.
This is what I'm working on while he's working on this. It's very late. I'm proud of you.
Go team. Let's see this.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay, so I'm standing here waiting and the anticipation is killing me. Oh my goodness, this is This is what's going to transform the Evo. This is what's going to make this Evo not like any other Evo out there. When I set out to build this car, I wanted to build a car that was fast, that was fun, but also wasn't looking like a cheap JDM car. Because if you remember, the Evo interiors were 99.9% plastic, and they had very little comfort features about them. Everything looked just very rough and rugged. Now I have a refined and beautiful interior, and I am so excited to see this. So we're gonna walk out there in just a second. So it's ready, it's sitting out here. I'm gonna go take a look. Let's go check this out. I have literally goosebumps. I am excited. Oh my gosh, dude, this is freaking amazing.
It's a little dirty, gotta clean it up. It's been sitting for a little bit.
Try not to cry. Dude, this is like, oh, this is so much more than I ever expected, dude. This looks amazing. Like, this is...
Now check this out. So, this is all hand stitch closed, double layer, so I also put the print on there. It stops pretty darn close to center. The pattern isn't symmetrical, so your center stripe is a fade. And I just thought that would be kind of cool. Might feel a little weird. We could change it, but for now, I think it looks cool.
That's so unique. That's so cool. That is like me to a T, dude. Like you did that perfectly, because that is something that's very special, man. Like that looks
Is that
amazing.
a tear of joy?
Yeah, this looks amazing, dude.
Is that a tear of joy I saw there just now?
Well, one eye is a little teary because it's crusty, but dude, this is amazing.
Amazing.
Dude, look at how good this looks. Like
Amazing.
it like fades up like perfectly, and like right here. Oh my gosh, man, dude, this is.
And then here you got your thanks to Seatbelt Planet. You got some matching.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, dude.
Got that parade.
Look how good this looks. This is insane. This is not the same car at all anymore.
No.
And now, driving in this car is gonna feel like all of the thing about this car has been that everybody along the way, not just like, this is not about me. This is about all these people coming together and building one of the coolest cars out there. And now I get to drive this car. So that is like, I'm gonna cherish this for the rest of my life. Like this is, I will never sell this car unless I have to pay for some crazy medical bill. But this is something that will never ever leave my collection, which is, you know, basically my truck and this car. But this is amazing, man, dude.
No, this is gonna be cool. I'm super excited about this.
Dude, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh,
Awesome.
I am floored. Let's get this stuff inside. Let's get the car together. We are still putting suspension in right now, but let's keep moving. Let's get this done.
Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, 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 oh. And I'm singing like, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Lit check, been a minute, let me hit the homies in a group text. 10 years, same team. True vest. Got a couple trophies, but no chains on the neck. No. Got a couple Cardis, we don't flood with baguettes. It's a very small world, so my hand holds. Wake up, make the money, that's a man's role. Loyalty and love is what I stand for. Can't forget about trust, but first, please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup. Find me under the sun. SOS, I'm just looking for a good time. Oh, oh.
Hey, buddy.
There you go. Hey,
What's up?
not much. It's going, but I don't know how.
Nice shirt.
Thanks. Yeah.
Very festive.
We're almost there.
You should wear that on Halloween Day at SEMA.
This is what I'm gonna be at SEMA if we don't finish any of this cars to bring it there. So, yep, I'm starting to feel like it goes now. So it's getting there. It's getting there. But check this out. Look at that interior.
Oh, the side to
This is gonna be a 1 of 1. 1 of 1. You know what I'm saying? 1 of 1. But no, check it out for real. It's really nice.
Oh, oh, and I'm singing like, whoa, oh, oh, oh. It's the weekend, we've been working. I'll be posted, fireside. Bring my boys in, bring your girls in. We'll be posted up all night. Limited edition, not the regular one. We shut down the city like when presidents come. I am not a rookie, I'm a veteran, bruh. Promise I'ma take it easy later on. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Please fill my cup. Am I really asking for much? It's been a long week, I'm looking for fun. Please fill my cup.
Bad. This is bad at all. All right, Matt, take us around some stuff in here.
So, like these doors, they're pretty much plastic. The whole thing is plastic besides this little strip right here. So, the pattern on the QRS3, it repeats in like a very short, like, dimension. Basically, I had to pick like a certain spot of it that I wanted to use. And just the way that the whole dash runs into the door panels, this I wanted to keep leather so that the whole thing kind of ran around off to the side. And then because that material was too short technically to make it all the way up here, just added a little bit there so it had it on the door panel. And then nice little French seam just so that it all kind of runs into each other, because the Evo doesn't have anything. It's just a plastic wrapped dash. So to have a full nice little leather, I threw some blue Alcantara in there just as a little, just a little extra touch on the bottom. But yeah, other than that, you know, the whole dash, everything is Alcantara on the lower half. This piece Jack forgot to give me, so it's plastic for now. After SEMA, you know, I'll wrap that for him. And then he's doing your little gauge pod right there, so that it can fit with the nice shifter. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Everything is just wrapped, no more plastic in the entire car. Full Alcantara headliner, visors, and they've got hand stitching across the top. It's hard to see, but that's how you do it, a little sleeve. And yeah, blue seatbelts, Seatbelt Planet hooked it up, got some matching blue to the thread seatbelts. And yeah, it's just not gonna smell like an old 90s JDM car. It's gonna smell brand new.
It smells beautiful in here.
And you did the wheel too, huh?
Oh yeah, the steering wheel is kind of cool. So from the factory, it is like, it's got this little cut in the middle of it. So it's dual layer material. It has perforated leather on top and then just regular. So I actually put the pattern on it, and it stops or starts to fade away almost at dead center. And I just thought that was kind of cool. And then this, I did the actual X stitch. So that's all like punched holes and hand laced instead of like the normal, almost like the BMW wheels where you zigzag it. So that took a little bit longer to do, and just wanted it to be just that much cooler.
Dude, this is super cool. This is insane. Like, I hope you guys really enjoy this car, and I hope you guys can feel the emotion and the fact that this has been a dream of mine, and everybody that has come together to build this car has the skills that have been able to make this possible. So I hope you guys are enjoying this, and next time I'm gonna see you guys, this car will be at SEMA.
Do you believe that?
I didn't believe it on Saturday when I showed up here, but I have faith in you.
It was a rolling shell.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't even rolling. There was no suspension.
I'm not gonna lie, when I came in on Saturday and I saw it and I was like, wait, you said you were gonna be ready for me last week and there was no engine in the car. I'm like, all right, well, I got you. I'll help you put the rest of the car together. I thought I was just putting the interior in, not, you know, helping you build it. But
Yeah.
it's all good.
He came through again also because I had to put so much stuff in this car still. Like, we ran into the problem with the engine that you guys saw in the previous video, and that was a nightmare because there was several things that happened that I didn't know what I was gonna have to do. I actually went back to Real Street, had to get some oversized bearings, and yeah, that was a lot of work, but man, I can't believe that we're here. We're here.
Yeah, you hustled the last 2 days and the inside's done, just the mirrors left, and put the glass in, and you just got body parts, right? And that's it?
That's it, pretty much.
So
We found the
tomorrow's realistic, actually.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. It's not gonna run, but that's for when we get back. So when we get back, we're gonna put a brand new ECU in this. We're gonna do a standalone from Haltech. We are gonna do all the two-steppy good stuff. We're gonna do some rolling anti-lag, and we're gonna have this thing a beast mode. Hopefully to make 600 horsepower, we'll see. We're going on pump gas. We are only running one fuel pump, so we'll see what we can squeeze out of that before we run out of fuel. But I think we're gonna make really good power with this thing, and no matter what, this car is going to be an amazing vehicle. So see you guys at SEMA. Okay, so now the interior is in the car. This thing looks insane. I cannot believe how good this turned out. And it is all thanks to Matt over here from E3 Customs. So when you did this interior, I gave you a I said, do what you want to do, because I knew he was gonna do something amazing. I said, I really like the GT3 interior, and Matt ran with that and totally transformed this car. He made it basically what it should be in 2023, what an Evo would look like if this just came out now. So let's go inside and take a look, and let's hear from the man who did all of the creative work on this. So tell me what happened, like what was going through your head when you started doing this? What was the first thing you thought of to change this car?
The first thing you said to me was color choices. You wanted black with blue stitching. You knew that because of the outside of the car. So my first thought was Evos are just nothing but plastic. So no plastic. Everything has to be leather in the car, and if it's not, then Alcantara. So the next thing was I wanted to find material that looked similar to what the OEM Evo 8 seats had, but are way more modern. So the insert design is actually from QRS3 in Europe. So they only came in a special edition, special version color of that car. So this material's got like this cool little fade into almost like a diamond pleat pattern.
Yeah.
But it does kind of give off the Evo 8 vibes of what it would be.
For sure.
Or what it was. And then, you know, the leather itself is actually Lamborghini Nero. So it's got Lamborghini leather mixed with Audi in a JDM car. And then we just went to town. The whole thing is wrapped. So if it's not leather, it's Alcantara. Except for maybe one piece in there is plastic. But, you know, we'll get to that eventually.
Can you imagine that this car cost $10,000? You know, it's a really, when you talk about budget build, this is what you see.
Yeah,
you know, this is what you think of when you think of budget.
Budget build.
I didn't say what the budget was.
Yeah, you didn't say it was a budget. You did not specify a budget, so it is a budget.
It was way too much. So one of the things that I asked Matt about, though, that I really wanted him to do was, I wanted him to put a logo on the car, but Matt doesn't like doing that kind of stuff. So I thought of something creative to be able to leave your name on this car. The interior on this car is next level, and I could not be happier with this. Like, I literally can't believe this is my car. This is the most amazing thing I've ever owned, and it's literally starts in the interior. So I got this badge here from JD Customs, and it has all the body codes, the engine code, the color code, and then the color interior option. And I had them put Matt E3 Customs on it. So that way, when everyone sees the engine bay, not only they see that, they get to see that, and they know exactly who did this. I know it's kind of small, it's hard to see, but
no, that's awesome.
I really wanted something special, dude, like that for you, because this is extremely special. I'm gonna cherish this thing, dude.
That's cool. I like that. See, that's, to me, that's like a little cool detail. It's way better than just having a big logo stamp somewhere.
Yeah. You got one more thing to install, dude. That's
Where's
for you. It goes right here.
I'm gonna break this.
You've officially been pimped?
You officially been pimped.
Oh, great. And it's Allen's.
Yep.
Nice.
I think I got the right one, so if it strips, maybe not.
Dude, I'm really proud of you. This is insane. This is crazy. Like, you put this all together. It's fantastic.
This looks amazing, dude.
Yeah, you still got a lot more work to do, so chop chop.
Keep going. This is gonna be on a truck tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
What are you guys
She never sleeps.
about?
All right. Last bolts. Now you're gonna have to put a little LED in here so that we can see it.
Oh, it's like Hot Boys Unite.
Exactly. Maybe RGB.
Dude, that looks so good.
Ooh. As I scratch it. There we go.
That's good. Dude, that looks great. Cool, man. Dude. Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, dude.
Enjoy.
This is I'm never gonna get rid of this car. This car is like literally they're gonna bury me in this. Like, wasn't there a guy who got buried in a Cadillac? They could, you know, just dirt on me on this.
Bury you in an Evo.
Yeah, bury me in my Evo. True hot boy.
Could push you off Pikes Peak.
I've been wondering what has happened to you now. Am I the only one who's struggling to move on?
This was the hardest night of the build. This was actually the last night before the truck got there, and Rex stayed the whole night with me. Without him, I couldn't have been able to get this car finished, so I was really appreciative for everything that he did that night. I didn't even leave, I slept on the couch and woke up again after falling asleep at 6:30 in the morning, at 9:30 in the morning, just to get the bumper on and the car ready for the truck as it got there.
All the feelings that I dread is ringing in my head. Can't believe the words you said are ringing in my head. Somebody save me. Now we're hanging by a thread and it's ringing in my head.
Hi.
Hi. Howdy.
Is it time?
Howdy, it's time.
It's time.
Down to the wire. The car is not perfectly finished, but it's good enough. It's SEMA ready, which means that it's you know, half put together.
It's not half put together. It is mostly put together. We just haven't done any troubleshooting because we want everybody to see it, right?
This is the truth. No, Freddie is being very optimistic. I am tired and a little sleepy, so I'm a little bit of the sour one today. So normally that's Freddie. You guys just don't see that.
That's true, yeah.
No, we're all having a good time, and honestly, like, this was not possible without so many people contributing. Derek and Rita, Freddie, Matt from E3. He literally, if he didn't come, we wouldn't have probably got this on the truck today.
Nope.
Because he put the whole interior in by himself pretty much. I basically just slowed him down a little bit by taking everything apart. Matt, I'm sorry. The next time we do an interior, bro, I'm not gonna take everything off. I promise.
Let's show you something.
What's that?
Let's show you something.
So, okay, so Derek did all the engine work to this, and
There we go.
super thankful. Love you, bro.
I love you too, man.
But I need to do something special for you, just to recognize what you've done. For Matt, I had the E3 Customs put onto the badge for the interior. And for you guys, I'm gonna do this right here on the intake manifold, just to kind of show, you know, like, what you've done, man. It really means a lot to me. Oh, really means a lot.
Don't cry.
So.
Don't do it!
But I thought that would be cool, instead of having auto, put DRZ built. DRZA
That's
built.
awesome.
So thank you.
That is awesome.
Thank you. You're welcome, man.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
But I wanted it here so you could put it on, but they
It'll
didn't.
be at SEMA.
It'll be at SEMA. They're bringing it there to me, so
Nice.
I wasn't able to finish it in time, but you know, I thought that would be that's what it needs. You know, it needs that one last thing. So when it gets
you
back.
have to tattoo my name on your neck.
All right, let's get this.
Yeah, let's
get this on the
truck.
road.
You can slam it. It'll shut good.
Yeah, you
I feel like I can rest now, but I can't. We still got one more to go.
Yeah, Jack, can you stand? I mean, we can stand right here.
Okay, so we are in the back of Royalty Exotics right now, and we are here with Richard from Koenig.
Yo, what's up?
We are about to open up the wheels. This is my first time seeing him. This is his first time seeing him, so let's be like kids on Christmas and open these things up.
Cool.
Oh, I can already tell. The bronze. This is gonna look amazing on that blue. Oh, dude, these look awesome. Yeah. Wrapped really good.
Those are badass.
Sick.
That looks
Yep.
good. That looks so good. Oh man, this looks awesome. Take a look at that, right? What do you think? What do you think, guys? Good?
With the
Good?
etchings on there, the forge on there, that looks.
Yeah, it really looks cool.
This is gonna look really good, and the fitment is nice, man. This is perfect. It's a little meaty. It's what I wanted. I didn't want it to be too stretched or anything like that. So let's go get these on the car.
For sure. Let's do it.
Perfect. Good enough. I don't know.
What wheels am I running?
What's one more?
The Evo? I have the BBS SEs on there. Just the OEM BBS SEs. Honestly, they're probably nicer than. Well, they're.
So we're here at Royalty Exotics now, and we're putting the wheels on the car. And as you can see here in the front, this thing looks really, really good. I am really happy with the way these turned out, but dummy me forgot the new lug nuts at the Airbnb, so we'll be getting new lug nuts on this, but look at how good this fits, man. This perfect clearance on the brake here. You can see the brake really well through it. I really, really like it. It really, really complements the color, and I'm super excited to see this thing in the booth. Just need to get it down on the ground and probably lower it a little bit. Maybe not now, but when we get back. But this looks really, really good. I couldn't be more stoked about this, man. This is awesome.
Okay, remember bring it down.
All right, let's see.
Oh yeah, dude. That looks really good.
Okay, I see it.
Nice.
No, it's good.
Needs a little bit low, a little bit more low, but that's much better than it was with those wheels. Dude, that looks really good, dude. I am stoked, man. This is awesome. I cannot wait to drive this car. This is like, it's 100% everything that I envisioned on this car. Like, this is for sure, like...
Okay, so start it up.
Hold on, yeah, let me get it. It's got a Lopi cam. You're gonna wanna hear this. It's really, really good. Okay, ready? Ding, ding, ding. Okay, break.
There we go.
Okay, Jack, you're gonna turn it on. You're gonna be steering, okay?
Running start.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go. There we go.
Thank you.
Good. Clear. Stop. Woo! That was easy. That was easy.
Jack, you forgot to pop the clutch.
I'm a great driver.
Why'd you turn?
Samir, you are breaking the car. You're breaking the car.
7 months of hard work, and I couldn't believe it, guys. This was the most satisfying feeling ever. I finally built a car and made it to SEMA. I was so happy to share this experience with all of you guys, and I can't wait to get back and get this car on the dyno. But for now, just enjoy the beauty shots of this car while it was at SEMA. We have finally made it to the Koenig wheel booth, and look around. I am so happy right now, guys. This thing looks amazing. This was a mad dash scramble. The car came in. We got everything put on the car. It is not running. This is not its final form. We still need to make it to the dyno, where we're gonna go over to Performance Destination, and he is going to have this thing running in tip-top shape. But thanks to the guys over at JD Customs for all of this titanium bronze. This thing looks amazing. If you guys guys see I have titanium here, we have a titanium here, here, and everywhere else in the engine bay. This is what sets this car apart from any other Evo. This thing looks amazing. I could not be happier, and that is thanks to this guy right here. Jonathan, thank you so much. Yeah, so introduce yourself to the people here.
I'm John, JD Customs. I've been the owner since the very beginning. This is all of our stuff. This is what we do, and we love supporting the channel and being a part of SEMA. It is a great life. It's a great fun way to meet people and be parts of builds, and we just love it. We enjoy every bit of it, and it's been a pleasure working with you.
Oh, dude, it has been amazing. Thank you so much for all of your support on this build. Guys, when I reached out to John, I had less than 2,000 subscribers. I talked to John, I said, listen, I work with Tavares, I'm starting a channel, and the channel will be growing very quickly. I have confidence in the build and the thing that we've chosen, and he trusted me from the beginning, and then that turned out to be this right here. So I am super stoked with this, and everything that you guys have done has been amazing on this car. Like,
Trusted the vision you had, and we went with it. And here it is, and I could not be happier with that decision.
Thank you so much. Guys, if you want to support JD Customs, go over there and get some of this titanium stuff. This is the highest quality stuff that I have seen out there. I have seen other titanium things that definitely do not rival this. This, I mean, look at the way this is put together. The welds on this thing are very, very nice. All of the bolt heads, everything like that. These are the custom bolt heads that are a little raised, right?
That was a design I came up with in my basement, my apartment back in 2016, and I loved it, so we ran with it. We still keep making little accessories to go with that style of bolt, and it looks really, really flush and neat, and yeah, I love it.
It looks really good, man. Like, you guys knocked this out of the park. My car could not look any better than it does right now. This is what sets my car apart, and I can't thank you guys enough. This has been a dream come true. This build is everything that I've ever wanted in an Evo, and you're an Evo guy too, so you can understand the feeling that, you know, having this car, the feeling that it gives you. Yours makes about 450, you said?
Yeah, around there.
Okay,
yeah,
so
safely. It's fun to drive when I do drive it.
Yeah. So 450 on E85, stock bottom end, built top end.
Yes.
And I know you have all the titanium goodies on it because I've seen it. You did the rainbow effect on yours, right?
It's the burnt color.
The burnt color, that's what it is.
That's our most popular color is burnt because it's the natural color titanium turns whenever you torch it. We don't torch our stuff. We have a way fancier process to get the colors more vibrant and a lot more consistent every time. But bronze is definitely a color we do pretty often. We do rainbow and lots of other colored options available.
So I love this right here. This was one of the things that I was really kind of like, man, I have a silver radiator and it's not gonna match anything else in the engine bay. So how do I make this not stand out like a sore thumb?
It's a great idea. We've never had anyone come up with the idea of fading a color into bare to match their radiator there, and it's a really cool idea, and it looks great under the light here.
Dude, you guys knocked it out of the park because this thing looks amazing. So if you guys are if you guys are going to SEMA, come check out the Koenig Wheels booth. Check out the JDC custom stuff that they have on here. This thing looks amazing. We got some really nice wheels on here. I'm about to change out the lug nuts and put the center cap on, but don't worry about that. It's SEMA. Nothing is finished yet anyway, so don't worry. Thank you guys so much for watching. This car looks amazing. I can't believe that all of that was done in 4 days, but now the next step is getting this thing to the dyno. It's not quite ready yet. We're still tightening up some things, but after that, we're gonna tune this car, we're gonna make big power, and then we're gonna test this car out. We're gonna put it to its limits, and not only that, we're gonna take it for a 2,000-mile drive to the tail of the Dragon, where we will test this car out and see if it is a reliable, good build. And if that happens, then, I mean, it has to be the best build on YouTube, right? It's definitely better than any hypercars or anything like that don't have any souls. I'm kidding.